Yo, welcome back to another weekly update of your EMF franchise, greatest franchise out there. This week we're going to be starting this off Bills-Niners. Bills would end up coming out smacking the Niners. Was a very unexpected victory, but he came out and showed why he is one of the playoff teams in the AFC. Going to the Broncos versus the Patriots. Broncos were able to do anything he wanted and ends up blowing out the Patriots by a ton of points, including this nice punt return for a touchdown. What a good week for the Denver Broncos for sure. Here we go, Saints and the Bucks. Not a lot of action in this game, but the Saints would end up taking it 20-7. as there was not much defensively that the Bucks were able to do all game. Over to the Chargers and the Dolphins. Chargers were able to do exactly what he does, run all over him and make plays happen consistently. Chargers ended up coming out smacking it 45-28 over the Dolphins. There was a couple plays in this game like this pick by Derwin James 4-6 that really sealed up the game, as it was close at first, but in the end Chargers would end up getting that big separation, having a guy like Melvin Gordon on your team to make those big plays and big runs. As you see, he's going to take this one on a monster gain for a touchdown. Going over Jags and the Titans. Jacksonville going to sit here, drop back, and throw a pick. He's going to do a pitch-ish and go take this in for the pick six to take the early lead, but Jacksonville would end up coming out and dominating him the rest of the game, as there was not much that the Titans defense could do throughout the rest of the game, as they would end up taking the win 34-6 as D.D. Westbrook walks into the end zone right here. Checking over to the Ravens and the Bengals. Started out with a safety, but Lamar Jackson would end up doing his thing and rallying his troops to a 33-2 victory. Panthers continue to show why he's the top dog in the NFC right now, winning this game against the Bears 38-21. Over to the Giants, another really good team in the NFC, was able to run all over them with Saquon Barkley. That is what he has done all season long, as Saquon Barkley is on pace for 3,000 yards, setting an amount of records that are unbelievable. Here we go, Eagles and Cowboys. This game was super high scoring and they did not like each other, as it's going to start out with a nice little dot to them, but Cowboys would come out and dominate that game. Jets and Raiders both in the playoff contention, need to make things happen to get into here, and the Raiders would do just that, as Antonio Brown leads the way and takes a nice win, as they're going to end up beating the Jets here 52-33, and this big pick six at the end would definitely secure the victory. Tough loss for the Jets. They really need to win games in that division, but weren't able to do it this time. This is one of the games that were considered game of the week. Falcons and Chiefs started out early, down 21. Chiefs were able to come back with only 7 seconds left in the game. Mahomes dropbacks, finds Kelsey for a nice touchdown here in overtime. Mahomes looking deep, and his boy Tyreek Hill is going to catch it for the one-handed touchdown overtime victory. Now, here is the game of the week. Deshaun Watson versus Baker Mayfield, starting out with a T-bag. Gonna take a touchdown and take the early lead. Here, Kareem Hunt gonna take the halfback screen and get in for a touchdown. Tie game early. Baker Mayfield looking back, trying to find the guy. Odell and he is always open on that route. Nobody seems to be stopping it all year long. Deshaun Watson would go to throw a screen, and it would end up being a Greedy Williams pick 6 right before the half. There would be a couple field goals that would happen, but it was a very good defensive game from both teams, as right here they would try and get in and secure this victory. They wouldn't get in with the QB sneak, but they would end up getting the field goal and taking the win, as they are going to beat the Texans and show why they are the best team in the AFC. Baker Mayfield threw for 347 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 picks. Odell did his thing with 3 receptions for 79 yards and a touchdown. And Deshaun Watson threw 6 interceptions. That was a big reason why they lost. That is going to be it for this week's weekly update. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these weekly update videos. Make sure you guys like this, subscribe, and we're out. Peace.